Yay! All my stars. What a crazy week. We had phase 2 launch with Plexus. Guys, that website is so beautiful. I love it. And I just
Cool.
okay, I'm like so stoked about it. I just have to screen share and show you a couple of things. It's so easy. Yes, it's so easy. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, hold on just a second. I have to go back here. And then I have to screen share and I have to just show
Yeah.
you a couple of
I
things.
like how it has everything off to the one side. I was like, that's pretty cool. I don't have
Mhm.
to go all over the place to look for things. It's right there.
Yes, it's
Nice.
all
And it's
right there. And
listed perfectly.
you guys have probably already seen all this, but I'm
And
going to
it
show it
looks
anyway.
so nice
I
too. It's
know
so
it's
nice.
so pretty. So here's these tabs here are just beautiful. You can shop and everything pops up to you where you can easily find things. Experience Plexus. What does it mean? Your VIP customers, brand ambassadors, about, you can read the history and Plexus in the news. Then there's resources. So it's all about, the toolkits, guys, all of our toolkits, our product toolkits, our photo gallery, all of it is right here. How-to guides, our brand ambassador training, it's all right here. It's nice and easy to find. And then you hover over your name and you can go to your dashboard, you can go to Plexus Print, and then you can go to everything that it's just so pretty and so easy to access. And then let me sign out because I want to show you this. This is like golden. I know we've been talking about it and they've shown us some training on it, but just to be able to see this part about what it looks like to sign up is so fun. So here's what it looks like when you're not signed in, and you can click join. And then here it is. It's so easy. You can do retail customer, VIP, and you have to, if you want to be a brand ambassador, you have to start as a VIP. I
That is
know, so
so
easy.
easy.
And then
Perfect.
all you do is scroll down to compare them.
Instead of
Like,
having to explain the clients every single time, it's like, this is
yes,
perfect.
exactly. What is it?
Saves
What's
my
my renewal
time.
fee?
Wonderful.
Yeah, what's the sign up fee? It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. So as you can tell people from here on out, okay, so somebody comes up to you and they're like, so I want to order, and you can tell them, okay, so there's 2 ways to order. You can order as a retail customer. And when I was listening to the training from Brooke Hemingway last night, she said, she's like, okay, so you can order as a retail customer, and this is designed for people who maybe want one product and they just want to try it and taste it. Or you can sign up as a VIP customer, and VIP is intended for people who are wanting to commit for 3 to 6 months. And they are wanting to see results. And I know that's you because I know that you really want to see results. So this is the best benefit. This is what you're going to get. This is you're going to get 25% off. It's only $9.95 to get started. And so just keep in mind what your wording is. But if you've got somebody who's just like, I think I want to try that probiotic you were talking about, I think that's all I want. And you can say, all right, great. If you just want to try Probio 5, retail customer is the way to go. But if you'd like to try, more than one product, let me just share with you what you can get. And you can talk them into becoming a VIP customer. But I just love it. There's only 2 ways. Only 2 ways. There's no social security number, none of that, because they have to be a VIP customer first.
Right.
And then once they share with someone and that someone purchases from their referral link, then they will have the opportunity to upgrade to a brand ambassador. But you can't even start as a brand ambassador. Everyone starts as either retail or VIP. Because even right here under brand ambassador, it says start as a VIP customer. So anyway, guys, I just had to brag on this because it's so pretty. And there's just different resources and experiencing Plexus and all kinds of stuff that people can get their hands on, and it's so easy access. So I'm going to stop screen sharing. Anyway, it's so pretty. I'm so excited about it. So Okay, how is everybody doing? I know we don't have a whole lot of time. I just want to jump on here and I wanted to encourage you guys. How are you feeling about the gold mindset training? Do you have questions? How are you doing on your IPA? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me.
Well, I started reading the book a couple of days ago. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Here, I should have I should have picked someone. All right, Rhonda, we'll go ahead and start with you and then we'll go to Mitzi. So Rhonda, you said you started the book.
Yeah, okay. I did start reading the book. Just recently read a few pages. So haven't finished chapter 1 yet. I just and so all of I printed all of it out. I did all of it last week. It's the first time chatting with 8 or 9 people last week. Not in one day, and I've never done that before. So I was following up with all of my clients, and recently told people were quitting, so they were having financial struggles. They didn't confirm, there were a lot of people are struggling with it, so they,
Mhm. Awesome. So you finished the homework for week 1. You finished that?
it's tough. I'm just still trying to catch up. I do a little bit of it at a time. I went to the webinar and I attended that, so I didn't do all of it. So
Okay. Okay.
first to either one. Let me.
You printed off your
Level
level
one,
1s.
two,
Uh-huh. Yep.
lost.
Okay. Okay. And how are you doing on?
So yesterday, one had called me just yesterday.
Okay.
So a lot of
Wasn't sure if they were serious about recruiting. Okay.
I really try to explain to them, and try to keep them as clients, but
Sure. Sure. And what about week 2? How are you doing on week 2 homework for that? Okay.
I haven't caught up to week 2 yet
No problem.
on everything I last.
Yeah. No, that's totally fine. I mean, I caught up on week 2.
I believe we're on week 3 now.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Well, starting tonight will be, and then you'll have a whole week. I caught up on week 2 last night. So, and I still have one more task to do today before the meeting. So, so no stress. I'm proud of you though, Rhonda. It's awesome that you're contacting people. And I want to share something. So part of the homework for week 2, we had to watch, Brooke Hemingway's gold mindset training. So there's 4 of those and we had to watch the first one. And so I watched it last night and that's the one I shared with you guys in the chat and was like, you have to watch this. And so, I watched it last night and I took a ton of notes. And one thing I thought was so cool that Brooke did is she screen shared her virtual office. And she scrolled down and she's like, okay, I know some of you are going to have a heart attack when you see this, but she has 1,300 white lines. And she's like, I know everybody's like, you have 1,300 white lines? You have 1,300 people that have quit on you? And she goes, let me tell you something. People are programmed quitters. You're not. You're not. You're still here, you're still working, but people are programmed to quit. So they try Plexus and they try the product and they're like, oh, it doesn't work for me. And they quit. And she's like, and they're going to try the next best thing and the next best thing and the next best thing until they finally realize that they're the problem and they need to get disciplined and stick with something. She's like, we see it every January in the gym. People are like, yay, I'm going to work out and lose all my weight. And 60% of them are gone in March. So she's like, at first, people are like, oh no, I have so many people quitting. Does that mean my product doesn't work? Does that mean the compensation is bad? Does that mean my network marketing is horrible? No, it doesn't mean any of that. It just means that people are programmed quitters. So you just got to do, even though, and this is Brooke Hemingway, who does all the things to help keep retention, help people find their goals, help people, achieve their goals. And she's like, you can do all the things and people will still quit. So make sure you're doing all the things, check all the boxes on taking care of your people. But when they quit, you just keep loving them and bless and release. I just thought that was so huge for a diamond to show us how many white lines she has. And it's so encouraging to know that we're doing the things, guys. We've just got to learn to do them better and be consistent. So I'm proud of you, Rhonda. Don't worry about those people that are quitting. As long as you are doing the things and loving on those people, people are programmed to quit. So
I know many people are struggling, and myself, I am very self-disciplined, and so, but a lot of people are just, a lot varieties of people. They don't want to share their life, and they have challenges, that. So I'll have to build some rapport and spend time with them. So, uh, so 1 year, maybe 2, 3, 4 years, I'll bide my time, so it'll get better and better.
Well, one last
it
thing.
just depends on the individual, actually.
Right. And one last thing I want to say is, if you ever have someone who you'd like to share about the business, I'm happy to come in and share too. So if you ever want to have me come in as a three-way conversation to share about my experience with the business, I'm happy to do that.
Remember,
yeah.
Sheila, yeah, she was so motivated but overwhelmed, and she was ready to quit. And I said, I told her last week, I was like, you need to stay with it, keep with it. She was frustrated with people. And I said, just give it time. Focus on the business.
Yeah.
I encourage her.
Yeah. I am happy to help. Forgive me while I brush my hair. I have an appointment just after
another person, Mary.
Yes. Just let me know. And I will jump
in.
Mm-hmm.
Mary, she lives close here. But, she went down a level.
Yes. Just, let me know and I'll jump in on those.
She's got too much on her plate at this point.
Right. Okay, so let's jump in with Mitzi, because I know we don't have a whole lot of time. Mitzi, how are you doing?
Well, what was the question? Sorry, the interpreter was getting.
How are you doing how are you feeling about the Gold Mastermind? How are you feeling about your IPAs and keeping up with the homework? How are you doing with your business?
Well, to be really honest with you, I haven't even started to look at the Gold Mastermind yet, but I was planning to do that this week. Right now, I'm really focused on building my system Dual, and working on that right now, and focused on my statements, and focused on contacting new people, starting to chat with them. I know that 3 weeks. I'm behind from 3 weeks on the homework in the Facebook group and the Gold Mastermind group, but I'm going to be working on that this week, hopefully, and get caught up by the end of this week.
Awesome. I am so proud of you guys. And I was so encouraged again by Brooke Hemingway when she talked about systems. And she has a system for everything. And she shared her system for what she does in her virtual office. And she's like, as you start this, especially if you're like in our shoes where we've been doing this for a while, so we kind of have a lot of people in our virtual office, this is going to take a little bit of work up front. But if we schedule our virtual office system for every Friday we just jump in there and do our virtual office system. We can do this and we can make sure people don't fall through the cracks. And it's just providing good customer service. It's just connecting with our people. So as you catch up, Mitzi, you'll watch, and as you catch up too, Rhonda, you'll watch the Brooks first Gold Mastermind call. Just have a notebook because you are going to want to take notes. I paused it. It's like an hour long, but I paused it so many times. It probably took me an hour and a half to go through it because I was pausing it, taking notes, and the closed captioning works. So I was even going back and pausing it and writing down the closed captioning because to make sure I caught all of her wording and exactly what she does for her systems. So that it's going to be so helpful to see what she does. Did you have a question, Rhonda?
Are you talking about Brooke from last night?
Brooke, so they posted it in the Gold Mastermind group. It's on week 2. It's a YouTube video that they did in 2019. So yes.
That's
Okay.
what
Yep.
I missed. Okay, 2. I got you.
It's week 2. I think I tagged.
Where's mine? Got it.
I think I tagged you guys in it or in week 2, but I'll just do it one more time. And it was so encouraging. So
Yeah,
Mitzi,
we
don't feel
lost
like you're behind.
yesterday during all of the
Yeah, this was, hold on. Here we go. There, I tagged you 3. Don't feel like you're behind, just because just keep going, like just a little bit every single day, like keep going, because this information is exactly what we need to grow our businesses, like mastering a system and getting it down. Go ahead.
Okay, well, my big thing is that I really, my biggest thing is that I really, I want to feel like, I don't want to feel like I'm overwhelmed with things. I need to be careful and let myself take care so I don't feel overwhelmed. Because, you know, sometimes when I start, then I want to stop myself because I'm kind of afraid. And so
Yeah.
I'm working on that too.
Yeah. And that's where, guys, I'm serious, like this past month, that's where the systems have changed my life to where I can stop myself and be like, and Brooke says, take the drama out of it, like take the drama out of it and just put it away and tell yourself, I'm in control of my emotions. I am a professional. What is the next thing I need to do? And it's hard, and give yourself that grace. Like if you're feeling overwhelmed, give yourself a minute to find a quiet place and take a deep breath, go for a walk and be like, okay, I am completely overwhelmed. I mean, there were times last week where I like just cried out to God and I'm like, I'm so mad because I didn't get things done the way I wanted to. And I'm so frustrated, but I want to keep my priorities straight and I want to do this well. And just resting in him and just, okay, God, you know my heart, help me to do the next best thing. Help me to do the next thing on my list. And knowing a system that I have to come back to where it's not just like, just all over the place. And you're like, I don't know what to do. There's my virtual office and there's contacting people and there's Doe. And then there's my personal life and my home life. And there's all these different things. And it's just like, blah. Whereas with a system, you can go, okay, wait a second. Let me take a deep breath. What is my system? What am I doing right now? What do I have time for? What's my priority? I had to stop myself today. I was heading down the stairs and I was like, okay, I'm going to get several things done. Oh yeah, I need to check this. And I was checking stuff and all of a sudden it hit me. It's my son's birthday. And he's 8. And so I was like, oh no. And he hadn't woken up yet. So I really quickly, I took like oranges and a tomato and a banana, and I made a smiley face where his place is. And I put up a little sign that said happy birthday. And then we have plans to go places later today. But I stopped myself and I was like, oh no. So you just have to do that. You have to stop and be like, oh wait, what's my priority right this second, and then figure out how to schedule in what you need to do. So give yourself that grace, because I know it is overwhelming. But that's why I'm so proud of you, Mitzi, when you said you were stopping to figure out your systems and get those in order, because that's what's going to keep you from overwhelm. So I'm proud of you for doing that. So yay. All right, guys, I am so thrilled. Go ahead.
Book. At the beginning, I was reading. At the very beginning, it says mindset. Now, your mindset.
Nice.
Not one day at a time, not and every day. You plan to do
Right.
one day. Just do
Yes.
one day. I thought that was interesting.
Yes, I am.
Every day. Just take the one day. Schedule daily. That's why I have my book here,
Yes.
planner. So writing in pink. That's
Yes.
very, when I highlight in pink, that shows important so that it shows brightly and I can see it.
Right. Yes, exactly. I haven't gotten the book yet. Brenda is mailing my book because she got a big box of books. So I'm excited to get my book. I'm like, I don't know if it's going to be here in time. I'm going to go and try to find it online to see if I can get like the first chapter online so I can read it. But I'm excited about reading that book. It'll be really good. So
Wait a minute. Are you going to get enough books for all of us? Did they order enough of those for all of us?
So Brenda posted it in the chat, and you can send her $5 on PayPal and she will mail you one.
Yeah.
And a couple people found it on Kindle, but you have to have an actual Kindle because it doesn't work on the Kindle app. I tried it on the Kindle app on my phone and it doesn't work. So if you have an actual Kindle, it will work to download, but it wasn't working. It wasn't working on the Kindle app. But anyway, but just you can go in the chat. It's I know you both are in there.
I used it before. That surprised me.
Yeah.
Our mastermind gang. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to look for that.
And there's a lot of people in there that chat can get filled up pretty quick because people will talk and talk and talk. So it's a little overwhelming in there, but that's where you'll find the information, and I can repost it too in the chat so you can see it. But Brenda said she was running low, so get in there and just say, you know, I want one too. And she's got her email, so you can PayPal her $5 to cover shipping. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And it's going to be really good, ladies. And even if we are still doing some of the work at the end of this, like, because this is supposed to be 6 weeks long. So even if it's done and over with and us three are still doing the work that they have put out there, that's okay. We are doing the work that's going to grow our business. Like, I am not obsessed with staying 110% on track and making sure all this, like, I want to, and I want to continue to build with them, but we are going to get the work done, and I'm here to support you and answer questions. So I'm not worried about that. We're going to just keep going. So I'm proud of you guys. Please let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to just continue to go through and take notes and share what I'm learning. And this week, my goal, I just want to go around and do goals like really quick. This week, my goal is to completely work through my Dough app because I've got some reminders in there that are past due. So I need to finish that up and completely work through there. And then I want to do the Gold Mastermind training. And there was one other thing. Oh, and I wanted to do some Instagram training. So there was some personal training I wanted to do and completely work through my Dough app. So Rhonda, what was yours?
So I'm pretty stuck with the
Oh,
Dough.
with Dough, with
I
downloading?
downloaded it, but I'm stuck with paying. Get it from a download from a different file from Facebook or Instagram. I don't understand how it works.
Did you watch how
Started
did it?
that, paid for it, and downloaded it and moved it in. Got access, so that I downloaded, but it's in a file. It didn't let me pay.
Oh, it hasn't let you pay it. Okay, because you have to get in there. So get
No, it won't let me.
so when you start, you have to start doing something when you're in the Doe app. So just start, like pick a name and start organizing people. And once you start going in there and actually working, then after a little bit, it's going to pop up and say, oh, you have to pay to be able to do the rest. So get in there and start working, and then the pay pops up. It's kind of funny. And Rhonda, you and I can go over that with you later too. If you get stuck again, just let me know and I'll go over that with you. Okay,
Technology.
I can help. I can help with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no worries. I can help. I'll show you that and we'll walk through it.
perfect. Great.
All right. So Rhonda, what's your goal for the week?
Okay. Look, I want to read it, but I keep getting interruptions. So I want to continue reading it. I mean, it's right here. So keep doing the IPA and involved looking for the webinar to come up tonight. That meeting and then calls on training.
Okay, awesome. Mitzi, how about you? What are your week goals?
Okay, my goals for this week, catching up on watching the webinar from the Mind Master, the Gold Mind Master, and doing my homework little bits at a time, and finally getting caught up to week 3. And then also I want to start contacting more people, having chats, and really using the system, and just being consistent with that.
Awesome. Ah, I love it, guys. Okay. I wrote down your goals. I'm proud of you and I'm here for you. And we're going to have an amazing week. I am so proud of you guys for hopping on, even amongst the craziness of traveling and to-do lists and everything else. So thank you guys so much for showing up here. I hope you have a lovely Tuesday and I'll see you later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.